So the lip read and charades all paid off. It's Kim Na-young to serve, Jung Yi-jing on the receive. Well placed right into that right hip, jamming up Yi-jing, not giving her time to step around. Beautiful long push, Yi-jing sending it deep to get a more predictable ball back as Park Gang-hyun spins it to Lin Yun-ru, who wins it. Half-long serve right near that baseline, just long enough to get the attack, just tight enough to keep it uncomfortable. Flash in the crowd, not Mardi Gras. We're all excited to be here. Nice inside-out abbreviated stroke here as Yi-jing seatbelts that ball, straps it in for a safe ride. And the bronze medalists from Tokyo 2020 lead 3-1. You'll see cryptic signals on both the serving and receiving side to signal what they want. That is a fast serve. Long directly into the backhand, shuts down any Chiquita. That is Lin Yun-ru's greatest weapon on receive. Killer shot from Park Gang-hyun, and somehow it's handled. Lin Yun-ru guides it back, changes the pace. Strong spinny opening, Yi-jing with a soft change of pace. And an awkward ball, a little bit of a chop block almost. Slight side spin as Lin Yun-ru covers the backhand wing. That rocket, Park Gang-hyun again. You're looking at a player who's world rank number 59, but has been so starring. Look how free that backhand is. Korea Republic runs deep. This is smart, going out wide to the forehand of Lin Yun-ru. It's not always going to be the case, but your teammate is your obstacle. They must get out of the way after playing the ball, so hitting it right back at the player who just hit the ball, one of the most classic tactics in the game. Skid marks on the floor. Park Gang-hyun goes the wrong way, and he's quickly sent back to the wide forehand. A taste of his own medicine. Yi-jing changing it up. She had gone parallel into that backhand so many times before. Nice refresher there to change the pattern. Soft hands as well. Park Gang-hyun dropping it like it's hot. A little snoop just behind the net. Leveled out here. It's going to be crucial, this mixed doubles. I say that because, remember, it's first to 8. If you're down 8-0, you can't come back to 8-7. You're done. Soft hands again in this game of hot potato. Players protecting the attack, saying, I can't make much of this. Let's see what you can do if I drop it short. The control in these hands, the feeling. And even the backhanded Lin Yun-ru, when dealing with Park Gang-hyun's opening, is given a lot of pressure on this one. So much racket speed from Park Gang-hyun as he tucks back. Remember, the backhand does not have as much space for a backswing. So you need to extend that elbow forward to create that cave. As demonstrated here, but a little fortune as Kim Na-young counters to the middle. There's so much to do with body posture, too, to create that cave, the backswing. Signal here, Lin Yun-ru sharing his plans with Yi-jing. Can't get much better than this. Wide to the forehand of Kim Na-young. As Yun-ru takes the point, as tight as can be, sevens. Top edge of the racket found. Yi-jing taking advantage of an opportunity on a third ball. The fast feet get her around this corner, and she powers. Relatively empty serve. Gets a long push. Wow. It's Jing and that strength, the muscle and the hustle we talked about. Right down the line, Park Gong-hyun not being fooled twice. Up on 1 foot, Jing mixing it up well. Park Gong-hyun not guessing, not anticipating, staying ready and fast. The fashion for Korea Republic yesterday and today looking sharp. Where did this one come from? Lee Min-ru just ropes that, loads it with spin. Check out how much spin Lee Min-ru gets on this. And guided right back, takes all the pace off it. Kim Na-young, 1 point lead. Korea Republic looking to get a game point 2 on this serve. And settled, Park Gong-hyun rips it. It is 2 game points for Team Korea Republic at the first towel break. Pendulum serve. And the right-handed player, again, both sides have the righty-lefty combo for convenience in sharing the space, alternating shots. What a save. Park Gong-hyun. That was a rain on your parade type of drop. Leaves it in the exact opposite side. Lee Min-ru started to move the opposite way. Still recovered it from under the table. Saves a game point. And it's Jing with the second serve. That is an incredible ball. It took 3 shots that were all high quality, but the finisher here, Lee Min-ru snapping his fingers here. Way out in front. This wasn't an on-balance shot. This was somebody extended as far as could be and still found that winner. And here we are at deuce. Alternating serves. The confidence to hit it back down into your side of the table that quickly. This is the level out here, the awareness. Slow spin from Jing, the follow-up with the ripping opening backhand banana flick. 3 points in a row. The Chinese Taipei team. The bronze medalists from Tokyo Olympics. They've got a game point here. A lot of conversation between these two. There are no guarantees. Soft hands once again, the control of Jing. This time serving to Kim Na-young, opposite order of play. Now again, men and women have different rhythms when they play. Women play the faster game, closer to the table, on top of the bounce. The timing is a bit different. Men tend to take the ball slightly later, play a bit more spin, power, rather than speed, positioning. Wonderful rally, and holding their ground near the table, that valuable real estate up close. It's Jing and Min-ru. It all started early on. Park Gong-hyun stays close for a moment, but you can see them driven behind the table, and in the end, a backhand from way back. Kim Na-young, she'll make those shots. A little bit closer to the table this time around for a higher percentage. I say she'll make those shots. The percentages, though, again, the closer to the table you are. 1, the better angles you have. 2, the less time your opponent has to react. Extra spin right into the crossover. First time in a long time you've seen any hesitation on Park Gong-hyun. Mostly because the perfect placement from the silent assassin. Break off the net here. Very tough ball to play, and he gets the fortune. Park Gong-hyun. As Kim Na-young stretches out the shoulder to stay loose. Some complicated cryptic coding there. Sending serve signals in Python. Beautiful cross court, Park Gong-hyun on top of the bounce again. It's a battle for positioning every point. In singles the same, but it's even that much more crucial in doubles. And remember, with the benches there on the side, players will be looking over at coaches. Jung Jing has lived alongside Zheng Jiaqi for what feels like a decade now. Beautiful side spin. The hooking forehand here. Kim Na-young adding a little bit of extra effect to this ball. Push comes long. It looks like straight up the back, but the opening camera angle, you could see the side spin left on it. And that fluid backhand close to the table has caused some serious trouble for the pair on screen. You'd have to imagine the conversation on the Korean side involved some of this staying closer, relying on your backhands, recognizing where you're being targeted. This is an important factor to coming up with solutions. Straight into the middle again. Lin Yunru earning that shot. The backhand inside the table. Credit to the server on this. Zheng Yijing to set it up, creating a very uncomfortable receive. The subtleties. Doesn't have to be flashy, doesn't have to be fancy. Park Gang-hyun once again closing the door. 4 points in front and 4 points away from leveling the playing field. It's a buffet of points. It's take what you can. It's not best of 3. It's 3 games. And a 3-0 victory is better than a 2-1 victory. Beautiful change of pace again. Yijing has played so many slow, spinny shots, and it's not for lack of power. Displacement. If we were to highlight, have a heat map on where Lin Yunru has won his points in this game, hitting to Park Gang-hyun, keep your eyes on that. He's gone elbow. He's gone just a little bit more to the center of the table, slightly wider to the forehand. We'll have some cool stats for you throughout the day, including rotation of the ball, speed of the ball. China knows table tennis and knows it well. China also knows AI. Some pretty cool developments, even in TTR at Peking University. So we'll see. Bird's eye view here. There's a camera in place to make sure that if anyone challenges a serve in terms of the bounces, not on the proper side. The call can be made. Making their way back in. They had their comeback from down 8-10 in game number 1. Remember, Korea Republic, on paper, is the stronger team. They are the top seeds in the group. Finalists last year. Remember, there's only 1 team per flag because men and women working together in the mixed teams. Would you call a timeout? I would. Three in a row. 3 points momentum to their opponents. What a counter. Whatever the fortune was here, quick to acknowledge it. It is a 4th straight point. The timeout has not been diffused yet, but it is the type of message you like to send to anybody at any moment in time, especially after a timeout. Like clockwork, how many times have we seen the loaded forehand as Jang Woo-jin stands up and says, stay calm. Loaded forehand from Lin Yunru. And then when the ball comes back, Yijing changes the pace, takes all the pace off it. When the rally opens up, it's natural to back up, to prepare for a faster shot. Spin, precision, Yijing cleans it up. 6 points in a row to set up the score line that they came back from in game number 1. Beautiful brush. Not right to the baseline, but slightly shallow. So 2 game, you could call them match points for a 2-0 lead. Backhand as strong as can be, but Park Gang-hyun has the answer. 1 game point saved. Some head nods of positivity. Some encouragement from the bench. Killer forehand does it, and Lin Yunru takes it home. Kim Na-young on the serve, looking to get a game on the scoreboard here. Much like a point in table tennis, a point on the scoreboard for your team is not only 1 point for your team, but it's 1 point that the opponent didn't get, so it's doubly valuable. The difference of being down 1-2 versus 0-3. Spin game, so many different factors in table tennis, and spin is a massive factor. It's tough to appreciate the amount of spin and rotation these players can generate from a serve to mid-rally. And for the first time in a long time, Yi Jing turns up the heat just a bit, and that changes the timing, and there was no recovery. Not a bad shot. Heavy spin. Really credit to Park Gang-hyun for opening wide, and then Kim Na-young had the door wide open and put it away confidently. The angle on this one, Yi Jing goes wide. Exiting the freeway on this side of the table, no blinker needed. Watch her seatbelt this shot, strapped in across the chest to the shoulder. Wonderful extension. You saw the slow-mo between games of Yi Jing getting that elbow far from the body to reach the ball without having to step in the way of her teammate here, Lin Yunru. Heavy spin from Park Gang-hyun. It's not just that, though. Good placement right near the line. Anything to cause some hesitation. Again, you're only serving the half of the table, so placement is that much more important. The specifics. Still a 2-point lead for the two on screen. Patience in the flick. Didn't think it was a bad one, but Yi Jing clearly felt that she could have done better. You could imagine part of the plan is just sort of setting up the shots that your teammate's expecting wherever you can. And there's the power. She saved it. A few wide options. We've seen her do the seatbelt shot. They will switch sides of the table as one pair has 5 points. It is the glowing pair. The bright yellowish green. They will switch order of play. You could argue by percentages that this order of play favors the Team Chinese Taipei. I say that because while they won by 2 in both games, they took a greater percentage of points in game number 2. You might recall them being down 4-8. They've had slow starts in both of the first 2 games. 8-10 down in game 1, 4-8 down in game 2. Perfect length on this. For the second time in a long time, we saw hesitation. Just the briefest of hesitation there. Looked like he was going to attack, tried. Ball didn't come off the table, had to change his mind at the last moment. Back in front by 2. Excellent opening, the Chiquita side and top spin with the backhand from Park Gang-hyun. Every game is massive, but this one feels like a must-win for Team Korea Republic. That said, they have Shin Yubin waiting versus Liu Jun. What an answer! Long serve. A free space on the bingo card of Park Gang-hyun. But it's Yi Jing with a duck and cover. She gets low on that one and raises the racket above the head to counter cross court right back to where it came from. Just too wide, Park Gang-hyun hitting it out of reach. Fast rally here in the blink of an eye. The percentages changed. Long push, parallel comes in. Now, Lin Yunru going cross court sets up the wider angle for Park Gang-hyun. trying to shut down, say, the power of the forehand by going there. And this time, slight adjustments. The difference, slightly slower shot, slightly deeper. Watch what Lin Yunru does here. Slows it down right to the baseline. What does that do? It shuts down the angle for Park Gang-hyun and buys Jung Yi-jing more time to cover that wide forehand, and it all pays off. Heavy push, Kim Na-young loading up the spin. Kim Na-young, the better ranked of the two players for Team Korea Republic. Part of the reason you've seen so much more of her in WTT, Champions events. Recent history taking down some very well-respected top Chinese names.
Let's
Service warning.
not vertical.
Not vertical is the warning. I will say
8-7.
that the umpires are getting better and better at reading verticality of serve. Because with TTR, there are stats on every serve. So it really is educating them on every single serve and recognizing what is and is not vertical. That's perfect. And by perfect, I mean well inside off of straight up.
8-9.
Now or never. Backs against the ropes here. Six packs on the other side of those backs that are against the ropes here. No timeouts left, except on this side.
Come out.
2 points away from a bagel, but tight game here, a lot of pressure building. Oh, long fast push to the forehand. Yi-jing has been clever carving out the push game. We've had wonderful points on both sides from all four players, but Yi-jing's ability to play outside of her comfort zone, if this were a feature film, she'd be nominated for an Oscar playing against type right now. She's playing the soft game, the pushes, the slow attacks. A wonderful push here as well, but handled quite responsibly on the other side. Spun up. Watch the placement on Yi-jing's touch. Touch right back to where it came from, but Kim Na-young waiting very patiently. Doesn't try to turn the corner, doesn't anticipate. And the forehand's there to save a game point. Slow, awkward side spin, one more, give her the Oscar now. Yi-jing causing so much trouble.